Oh, it cached the little thing I was watching while I was setting everything up. There was a fire truck. It seemed rather non-emergent. They were trying to get into some building where I guess a fire alarm went off or something. But like the front doors were locked. But it didn't look like they were going to try to break it down. So I don't know. But good morning. Happy Wednesday. Though it's day, 10 of work for me so far? It's not too bad. Oh, another bot on kick. I think I'm going to take it rather easy today for the walk. I know I say that and then I just randomly speed up. Because I do just kind of subconsciously go into my speed. It usually ramps up on its own, just in case, like once I start making a maneuver to dodge or something, or get around a pack, I just kind of maintain that speed. For whatever reason, it's just ingrained in me. Okay. Let's say hello. Septic topics. Good morning. Twisted Scalyfoot Snail. Uh-oh. What happened to my Twitch? Oh, Twitch must have updated just now. Ugh. Alright, let me relaunch it. Because that's what I use for my view. My heads up, not heads up, the viewfinder, essentially. Okay. Twisted Scalyfoot Snail, good morning. Ambrose Chamberpot, good morning. That's Dutch, I think. What's the difference between that and Guten Morgen? Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. Hobson Lopez, hi. Luke Skywalker over on Kick. Good to see you. Did I sleep well last night? I think I did. Did I wake up at all? I don't think so. Yeah, I think I was good. Hope you're doing well too, Luke. Skywalker. Cooper Time, good morning. Victoria Morse, good morning. Well, let me actually see. Do I have? Nope, my display names are still messed up. I can't click your names to see full messages. So you might hear duplicates from me. Was it Cooper Time? Solo City Pops, good morning. GPLX on Twitch. Sean M324, good morning. Camel Miller, good morning. Con Burness, good morning. Beauty Love Creative, good morning. Tom XLP, good morning. Tomoko, good morning. Why did that truck beep? The truck in the middle of the street behind that Honda just beeped. Oh, because he wanted to make some weird maneuver? I don't know if that's on the truck to beep a car just sitting there. I don't know. That truck is just beeping his way down Fifth Avenue. I don't know. All right, what was I up to? Tom, Tomoko, Chris, good morning. Luke Skywalker is also on YouTube, ever present as the Force. Quentin Amos, good morning. Lennon Graham, good morning. Jack Moore, good morning. Bear in the Garden on Twitch. Patrice, good morning. Maciel Atunya, good morning. Johnny Wilkers, William D'Angelo, Vlog, good morning, good morning, good morning. Made it. I don't even know why I bothered jogging right now. It's hot still. I asked Alexa or something the weather at 5 a.m. and it said it was 85, and then it was still going to drop a little bit before it picks up again. But that seemed a little wild. Zither, good morning. Red Robin, good morning. Steve Parker, good morning. Bear in the Garden on YouTube, good morning. God Gotti, hello. Gabby in Buenos Aires. It's hot here. I don't know. I don't know the temperatures in Buenos Aires, you tell me. But this is hot for me. And it's still going to get up to the mid-90s today. Gerard, good morning. Diana, hi. Good morning. Luke is taking care of the bots left and right. That probably helps the platform too. I don't know if their algorithms are as good in terms of like if a bot is banned enough times from multiple channels that they just get rid of all of them. Or like just ban the bot entirely. This is it's a bad character or something. RJ, good morning. Ron Gerstein, good morning. Sue Pitchford, good morning. Tom, good morning. Lee, good morning. Red Robin, doing all right. How are you? Also, I think Tom from Walks on Wall Street streamed yesterday. And I remember people were saying he was back to streaming again, but I looked at his channel after that, and unless he makes his streams private, it didn't look like there was a live stream for like 2 months or something. But there was one brief one yesterday. I didn't get a chance to ask how he's doing or what's going on. Jeffrey Wu, good morning. Well, I'm still so behind. Guten Morgen in German. Guten Morgen is Dutch. I see. Now, see how far back I am? Hillary Frederick, good morning. Ron TV Metro is here now. Walked by, good morning. Pamela Smith, good morning. George H, good morning. Carol H, good morning. The H's. Oh yeah, it's early, but you'll see a lot of people going to work still. H&M lining up its mannequins to look at you. There's this 2D side-scrolling Terminator 2 game that's being worked on. I saw pop up in my feed recently. It would have been like the dream Terminator game on the Super Nintendo if it came out back then. Still intrigued though. The best part about that is how quiet it was. Stephen Freeman, good morning. JHB, good morning. Leon, good morning. Crystal Metheny. The name gave me a chuckle, maybe for the wrong reasons, but it is very humid and just hot and just everything. Okay, this truck is, oh, that one car. You know what, let's cross. They got a long turn signal. I can't see behind the truck waiting to turn left. Otherwise, there could have been a chance they could have crossed early. Anyway, I don't think I need to overexert myself today with the heat and the no bridge records to set, so I gotta catch up. I'm still 4 minutes behind. How is this possible? Marisol Rodriguez, good morning. Give me your thumbs, as Victoria says. I want them. Rockefeller. Brian Luden. Hello. Daniely. Did I say hi already? I might have. I don't know, but I'm so behind, and I can't tell. I can't check your messages anymore, so I could be repeating myself. Time. Hello. Tom. Hello. Time from God Gotti. Let me see. So literally 5 messages above God Gotti. The 6th message above your name. You got the time and the weather. Now, if you're able to type the messages, you're able to see the messages. I only want to help people who help themselves, you know? The whole concept of learned helplessness is invading society like a virus. Is that too soon for that kind of analogy? And man, I'm going hard at it this morning, huh? And that's on good rest. Anyway, that was 4 minutes ago, so maybe my reprimanding is a little too behind. These cars are all turning. Okay. Twisted Angvid also on Twitch. Philip Maxwell, good morning. Just two, Ron. Just two cold cuts. Hey, Lee Hilliard, hello. Richard in Scotland. Good to see you. Admiral Stephen Loki, good morning. Hassan Ali in Pakistan, hi. Freaky Dutch. Dr. Evil quote. Nice. Michael Wayne 2001, good morning on Twitch. And thanks for joining. First time chatter, it says on my end. Your question is, I keep the surrounding noise on purpose. Yes. We have, so if you're still here, I'm still catching up on chat, but if you're still here, I have opportunities here. I'll show you right now. So this is noise suppression. This truck is quite loud. I don't know how much of the truck you can hear, but I just put noise suppression on. I normally only use this for music, when they play copyrighted music from those pedicabs or some storefront or the 360 cameras. But I have the option to, but yes, I prefer leaving the ambiance of New York, and a big part of that is the sound on. So yes. Are these the posh shops? Yeah, I mean, this area, Fifth Avenue, is very tourist heavy and has some of the more expensive shops, including a DJI store. And Madison Avenue also is known for fancy shops, as well as Soho. And then now we got fancy malls. Pretty much all the mall-like structures in New York, Brookfield, shops at Hudson Yards, Columbus Circle, they're all rather fancy stores in there. Or at least expensive. I don't know if they're fancy. Michael B., good morning. Polymarchulitis, good morning. Nuts and milk, good morning. What if you have almond milk? That's not good. Timing the high line. Can't do it. I'm always thinking. My understanding, no, that was probably just a store. But as far as I understand, embassies can only be in the capital of the country, right? Otherwise, it could be a consulate. Somebody can correct me on that if I'm wrong, because I'm frequently wrong. We're learning together. Wow, that guy's still on his sidewalk city bike. Now he's in that little narrow construction detour. Still riding the bike, of course, as people are walking. I'm still behind, I'm sorry. Blessed MWS, well, Christina's here. Good morning. Good to see you. Is it hot up there too? Oh, 321 is here. John Casello, good morning. Have I been to Little Island? Yeah, multiple times. We've done it on stream before too. It's like, once you've been there a couple of times, it's kind of out of the way. I guess it has some like food and drink stands on it, but it is rather out of the way. But it has like a little concert venue area, so you might get shows there too sometimes. I mean, it's still a cool spot. Marina, good morning. Oh, Tom's going to stream 3 times. We got it. Did he mention what happened? Why the streaming stopped completely for so long? I'm just curious. Curiosity kills the cat, I guess, but thankfully I'm not yet a cat. Or am I? I'll take the multiple lives, though. though I guess that's also not technically true. All right, I'm still behind. I'm sorry. Yeah, with the noise suppression, it's too quiet. Yeah, but I have thought about these things. And that's an OBS level noise suppression. Sometimes I use an external microphone which has its own noise suppression I could use, but for my regular streams, I try not to add too much extra stuff, because then it's like another thing to charge. I already have to charge so many things just to do this. Well, not so many. It's actually technically 3 things. Battery banks, and just make sure the Pocket 3 is topped off. The stuff in my backpack normally stays charged up as long as I stream regularly. It charges during the stream. And with Louis Vuitton building, the suitcase one is on my right. Still looks good. Well, I don't know. I think some of the heat might be warping some of the material. I don't know if you can see the wood part, the band, the brownish, beigeish band. It's starting to look a little warpy. Eric Lindman, good morning. Nicolette and Suffolk. 60 plus miles east, potentially. I know somebody going to Splish Splash this weekend. Although, has anyone looked at the weather for this week? So today it's still going to be 95 or whatever it's supposed to be for New York. And then, at least as of yesterday, Friday is going to be 70 degrees on Friday. That's the high. We haven't had that in months now. A high temperature of 70, well, 70. We'll see what it ends up being, but drastic change, and rain too. Not sure what kind of weather system is coming through, but that seems unseasonably low for August 1st or whatever it's going to be. What was I up to? Nova rain. Mindayne Malako. Oh man, I'm still so behind. That Pike's his new best friend. He's not going to leave it anywhere. It is hot up there too. Oh boy. Well, stay cool, as they say. I know I've said this before, but I still find it kind of funny. You know, you gotta stay cool if you're hot, stay dry if it's wet, stay warm if it's cold. But they don't tell you to stay wet if it's dry out. Not yet. We're gonna start that permanently. It's gonna become a part of everyone's life and your daily vernacular. See, I'm even right about that, Ambrose, about being frequently wrong. Nomad, yo. Hooli in Ireland, hello. All right, let's see these cars. Very good. We're safe. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Big shot real estate agents don't have time to stream. You make time for the things you want to do. Except the top is a solar power bank. Yeah, I have a few that can accept solar panel plugs. Like, I don't know why it's a different interface than just like a USB thing with a solar panel at the end of it. But some of them, especially some of the Ankers, they have like a special solar panel plug connector. It is what it is. But I've never actually used them for anything yet. I just saw Mafia: The Old Country pop into my feed. I don't know enough about it, but I am, because the old Mafia games are kind of big. At least the first one was a pretty big one when it came out. Is it the same company doing it? Is there any other? What else I saw recently was, I don't know if anybody played a game in the 90s called G-Police. It was like a futuristic shooter almost, a flying shooter. And apparently they're making like a spiritual sequel to it now, so I'm kind of curious there. Quinoa for noise suppression, oh boy. I'm just thinking about a nightmare of pouring a bunch of quinoa in my ears. Yeah, after Friday, it's going to be like in the low 80s, maybe high 70s, depending on where you are in the area. Oh, 76 today. Okay, yeah, well, there's a whole police investigation going on at the zoo. Oh no, what am I walking into here? "72 degrees all year round." Isn't that kind of like the Bay Area? Or does it... No, they're all getting in their car and rolling out, I guess. If they go straight, can they get out still? Or are they going to have to turn around? They probably should turn around to get out of here easier, right? Brian's coming only in November, December. We also get the holidays. I thought LA gets pretty hot though. In the summers anyway. Vitalios, bro, hello. 3,500 on Kicksaw food truck. Alright, I'm still like 2 minutes behind. I am in a different time zone at this point. Alright, he's going that way. Or is he going to turn around? Or no, there's no way to get out of there if you go that way. He's going to have to turn around, I think. Because there's stairs that way. Yeah, he's backing up now. I think. Actually, no, he's just sitting there. But we're going to look at the sea lions. And hopefully not get sprinkled on. 3 solar panels unfold. That's kind of fun. If it's all built in, I'd be more likely to use it. Oh yeah, I see water spilling over. They're doing their morning exercise. There's one over there where there's just the fins on the end. Where's the rest of them? But they are swimming. All right, California sea lions. How much of this Delacorte clock have they fixed? Well, like the platform that it's standing on is what was collapsing from the inside. Not collapsing, but at least the roof part of it was a little funky. Oh, the cop just made a turn. Never backed up, just went around the building, the arsenal. But he can't fit through here. This is how you lose him in GTA. GTA with destructible environments would be really cool. And then, like, if you make a bunch of holes in the ground, you know, with like rocket launchers, like it would be kind of cool if you could see road repairs happening in the days after that. I know this is like too much now but this could be a thing in the future, right? Like actual things happening in the world around you as you do things to the game, like unscripted even. Just, you know, all right. I mean, it's all scripted. You know what I mean? Forget it. I got to catch up still. I'm still so far behind, different time zone. One of the SEALs escaped. I don't know about that. Nice, Victoria. Hopefully you get through a bunch of stuff and get to donate some things that could still be useful to other people. Elliot Brown, good morning. I really got to catch up. Let me just get to the bottom. David H., thanks for the membership on YouTube. Appreciate that support. You can walk through the zoo and you can just see the sea lions, but you got to pay if you want to see more stuff inside. Dean Slope on my left, a native meadow. Lobo, good morning. Glitchless today? Wow. What a day. Do not feed the wildlife. That is a very abstract bunny or squirrel. Or maybe that was the intention, to be an ambiguous critter. So nobody gets any ideas. I like the clouds today. Look like little Bob Ross clouds, and I like that. I don't know if you can see it through the trees or if it's the sky's blown out. Bits of Billionaires Row, and those clouds continue up top. They got names too. I forget about these types of clouds names. Well, the buildings have names too, but I also can't tell you that. What else is new? Don't feed me, or I might come back in greater numbers or something. Bob Kelly had notifications turned off for me and 5 other streams. That's just them trying to bury me. Standard. Also, I think Dutch Moz was streaming again yesterday with the usernames back again instead of the display names. of people in chat. Like, at this point, I don't really care which one they're going to stick with. I just want them to stick with it. Just don't go back and forth. Let's just pick a lane. I feel like that's more annoying to everybody, for the whole community. Because it's disruptive. I'm a curmudgeon. Robert T, good morning. Mark Mickinson, you have a great day too. Something landed on me. Robert T, Grivy, John Burke. Sorry, I just walked by Balto. Well, from this distance, it looks like I could use a 2-inch brush. But if I have to be up there near them, I'm sure I need a 100-foot brush. Perspective or whatever. Dog walker communities. I'm sure it's become part of their morning routine to see each other on their morning walks with their dogs in the park. WWE Unreal? Is that a new one? We're supposed to go to SummerSlam this weekend. My mom, in her temporary retirement, has been taking a baby commuter a little more frequently. So she's out there right now with her. Comes back today, and then she'll take her again this weekend. I don't think he's on the phone. Sometimes people just need to, have a little soliloquy. Big as a walk, Sean. Good morning. And I want to win for our lives to be over. We are in Central Park now. Naumburg Bandshell on the right. There's not much grass here on the right, actually. It's like all this other sort of, looks like it could become ivy of sorts. I was told that if you have like a lawn and it gets overpopulated with clovers, it means like your soil has some sort of a deficiency for grass, like it needs more nitrogen. And apparently having more clovers in there will help do that. I don't know. I'm just a city kid talking about stuff I don't know about. Step on my toe 43, thanks for the follow. The fencing around the theater's coming down. Nice. I think we just saw Shakespeare in the park. Wait, this is a flying snail. Flying scaly-foot snail. That's right, Helene. Yeah, a lot of these benches are in dire need of refurbishment. A lot of the wood is just falling apart at this point, especially on the ones lining the mall that we just walked through. Not a shopping mall. Damien, good morning. Enjoy your time off. The other grandparents, we have one grandparent on each side. The grandmas. Let's see if we get a glitch here. Frequently we do. No, there's definitely a big drop in bitrate. Even T-Mobile dropped substantially. Yeah, there it is. Even T-Mobile dropped substantially. Usually T-Mobile is what drives us through there, but not this time. Kind of expected. It's been happening, especially at 4K. I think it's much more sensitive to sudden drops. A lot of dragonflies flying around. I wonder if it's because they added these extra plants in here so they do more dragonfly stuff in them. Somebody's fishing over there, which you can do. It's all catch and release here. You can fish. Oh yeah, it could have been the statue too. Very good, very good. Very good, Ambrose. Tree is growing into the water now. I don't know if the branches can absorb water like the roots can. C 2.0. I don't know if anybody's going to get that reference. Yeah, it's early in Central Park on a weekday. You'll have some of the folks doing their dog walking before work, or maybe they're retired too. You'll see a lot more people along the bike path running and riding though. We'll get there eventually. We gotta get across Bow Bridge first and then the Ramble, which is all in there. Aussie Joanne with Tier 1 sub. Thank you for your subscription over on Twitch. Appreciate that support. A sub on Twitch is like a membership on YouTube. And if you do have Amazon Prime, you could use that too for a manual Twitch Prime sub. And at least on my Twitch, it gets rid of ads. Oh, WWE Unreal's in the documentary. Got it. No, I didn't see it yet. Okay, those clouds look fake. This looks like one of those 2D backdrops in a video game for the sky. It's also not windy at all. This is just like a still image at this point. All right, let's move. Yeah, I've not been moving too fast today, which I think is appropriate. Weather appropriate. My back is still sweaty. The Urban Walker, walk this way, copyright. I mean, there are wrestlers who get big name stuff. I feel like I haven't done good pigeon noises in a while. Last time might have been the Pigeon Fest on the High Line. Eunice, hello. That's right, this is the most realistic AI-generated park. What's that extra bouncing in my backpack? I don't even know. The sounds of the city are almost drowned out here. There's still something blowing, some mechanical noise from over there. Okay, what is making that noise incessantly? I think it's a bird. Sometimes you do have squirrels like barking around. We've talked about these lights multiple times. Nobody really knows what they're driven by. We were assuming it's more time-based than light sensor-based. Damon, everyone's doing all right. Hope you and yours are too. Or a manual, centrally controlled switch. I think they're more automated though. I don't know. There could be a light sensor somewhere, not attached to, because they seem to come on and off in sections. Little sleep it is. John Winsborough, to you as well, and good morning. I was kind of redundant, but you know what I mean. Enforcer, good morning. Piotr. Good morning. Oh, Mikhail Kaminsky's back. It always fluctuates. It's like they know, but then you see the chalk marks from people practicing their climbing. Brian, have a good day at work. Electricity. Aha! Is that how the lights work? They get electricity. Timers or sensors. Okay, so we don't have any actual answers. Not from GPT anyway. It just listed all the possible things it could be. All right, Oak Bridge. And then we could look south over Billionaires Row. Mm-hmm. What? Something was on me again. Any bug that lands on me just gets stuck because of the layer of sweat. RJ, have a good one. I think this was like a Family Guy thing that I can't remember exactly what it is, but there was like a whole Family Guy skit that they did where somebody was just I can't remember the context or how to find it other than that. Anyway, I mentioned you see a lot more people jogging and riding bikes. And here that's the Happening. Isn't that a movie? The Happening. Alright, we'll get across soon. We'll have to fight the bikes. For now, they have the light though. The sun is in my eyes. Actually, we could take a peek by the theater. It should be nearby. Still seems like a lot of construction stuff up though. Let's see. Juliana, good morning. Bugs don't expect to land in a swimming pool. But they did on me. And that's what they got. The happening to it happened again. Now, if that's not real, that should be. It could be like Spaceballs, too. Bears have the instincts to write down times of bridge crossings. It's just built in. I mean, it's 7 a.m. and I hear active machinery from the theater here. So they're really working. I don't know if the bathrooms are supposed to be open. I don't know if they're open yet. Anyway. All right, let's get across. We do have a red light, but we'll see. Yeah, that one bike actually stopped. Nice. You as well, Mikhail. There's I think they're like doing some sort of grass cutting. There's something kicked up a lot of dust. That's the haze you can see right now. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but let's test how well my respiratory passages can trap it, clean it out of my body. You still know what I did 30 summers ago. The ultimate sequel. Happening. Bird box. I didn't see that. Trees can communicate via pheromones? Interesting. I'd have to read up more on that myself, I think. But until then, I don't want to wait. Oh, sprinkler comes out into the path, apparently. Almost wasn't ready for that. But then I was. Blue light screen. Let's just take it now. Con Edison cones. Interesting. I also would want to live in that building just behind the trees there, the red brick one. Just because it's kind of not, there's nothing surrounding it yet. Anyway. Oh, there are signs though. Let me see, what is this here? Lensman. The Lensman for Sunday. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. But there's cones up right now. This looks more like a Con Edison thing, these cones. And some of these vehicles having construction gear. Then again, I don't know. This doesn't look like a construction van, even though it's got a high vis vest in it. This might just be a film vehicle. It could be something else happening right now. If a tree gets infested with something that communicates a danger, that's interesting. Do all trees do that? Link, yeah, it's going to be hot, yeah. It's going to be hot. And then Friday, it's going to be like 70 degrees as the high temperature. We're just going big 180 there. Never let anybody get away with saying 360, because that's a complete circle, and you're in the exact same spot you started. Yeah, I saw some sort of earthquake triggered tsunami warnings in Hawaii, And I was looking at TikTok this morning, and somebody kept saying it's supposed to come any minute now, and then like it never came, and then it got downgraded to an advisory. I think still some floodwaters came, or higher waters came that did flood, but I don't know exactly the situation of all that, but I hope everyone's okay despite whatever's going on out there. Whew. Oh yeah, I thought I saw a risk of thunderstorms also. Oh, why am I so behind? I'm sorry, guys. And Norella's here too. Good morning, Vernon Dentai. See, Quentin, that's a good point. Just because the trees release pheromones to notify the other trees of the danger, what does that even mean for them? If also, we're assuming this is all accurate, of course. Yeah, can they change their chemical composition to prevent whatever's infesting them? I doubt it, at least not that fast. See, that's a good example of critical thinking, Quentin. I applaud you and your questions. Damien, let us know what you're making if you want. Texas has some heat coming to it. I feel like it's more expected in Texas, All of a sudden, we're in a small traffic jam. Nope, lost one of my devices. But it wasn't the one I thought I was going to lose. It was the Verizon one. You always got to water your sidewalk for maximum growth. Interesting. Parking lot's flooded. Got it. Hey, NYC Tours is here saying hello. Thanks on the congrats. Everyone check out NYC Tours. We got folks over on YouTube, Twitch. I am on Kick and Rumble also. Kick, I can see the chats, but Rumble, that's a bit of a void. Can't see anything going on there. Norell's at 51 months of membership on YouTube. Appreciate that super support, Norell. All right, do I keep going west? Yeah, let's go west more. 713, okay, it's not too bad. Walking tree, huh? Also, can we do let me see, can I do this? I think I could do it myself. Yeah, there it is. Whoa, that guy's really spraying. Now, I don't know, at that distance, it might as well be rain, right? I mean, I guess it's a little bit more pressure than the rain. I still question the effectiveness, though. Raise once, thanks for the follow. Just say still in the threat until the threat is passed. That's like some sort of Jurassic Park dinosaur theory. Travis Weeks. Oh, the other hotspot came back. That's interesting. The only thing that'll work for other weather stuff is weather lookup. If you just want to do !weather, that'll give you New York's weather on YouTube. If you do exclamation mark weather lookup, one word, then you can put a space after that and another location, and you'll get different weather. Maybe. (7:15) 84 degrees. Never a good combination. If we really are going to get some storms later, that should drop the temperature. It is going to get much better tomorrow and Friday, but then it's supposed to rain on Friday also. And be like 70 degrees as the high. We'll see. How far do I walk each day? Depends on the day. I feel like most of our commutes we try to make between 4 and 5 miles or so. Our Monday commute used to be very long, at 7 miles, 7+ miles. And we take as direct path as we can. But the other ones we do twist around a little bit. Because I like to make sure the commutes are at least an hour and 15 in length. Like a short movie. You know, because they have like 75-minute movies. They're not usually, some of the animation movies are like that. At least it's just like a full block of time. I do that sometimes when I look and I see no cars on a red light, and I go, I just cross. Weather lookup for Mars? Nope. Marseille. We were in Central Park, and now we're just on the Upper West Side by Key Food Supermarket. Thomas Dilson, good morning. There's the Bell Nord. You can see the areas that are being worked on with the bags and the wooden supports in them. Not all, I don't know if this building has central air, because some windows have window air conditioners, but not all. So they might have one of those early form central airs where the actual air is controlled by the building, which I don't like, because that means they have to turn it on for the whole building and turn it off for the whole building. I don't mind that with the heat so much, but I don't like it with the air conditioning, with the cold air. We declined trying to go for an apartment in one of those types of buildings. Like, I thought it was a really nice space, but Mrs. Commuter rightfully said, like, listen, you love your cold air, and you're not going to have any control over it in this building. So we're going to make a big decision about where we're living for a while, since it's not a rental anymore. Like, you got to be sure, and you can't just get new units there. It's all in control of the building. So I don't know if maybe this building has something like that, and it's not enough, but they also allow you to have window air conditioners. The other building did not, that we looked at, did not. Weather lookup Sparrow, oh my goodness. I didn't know Key Food was opening new locations. I've only ever seen them close locations. Sometimes a 15-minute ending credits play, sometimes they might last a few hours, depending on what I forget to do. BJM, good morning. I walk everywhere, yeah. We'll see how hot it is today. I'll probably still walk, though. Probably still walk. Let me keep going. Well, let me go up a block, and then I'll go west. This is Broadway now. I think we'll go even more west. We've been doing that recently. Is Key Food's any good? I always thought it was supposed to be a more budget-friendly supermarket, but I don't know anymore. David, good morning. Cat Yellow. Superman Keebler collab? I did not see that. Abby UK is here. Good morning. The running joke on the channel is that I work as Naked Cowboy's stylist or something. But I don't know, it's just become a theme on the channel. I feel like it's probably better never to reveal at this point. Just to make it an ongoing, forever gag. That was a question out of Twitch, by the way. There's a matte Tesla with rails on top. Yvette Parkinson, good morning. This building is the Central with a makeshift ramp. Uber is here. Good morning. Like to buy a house? Well, I mean, we have an apartment. I don't know if I want a house. I don't know if I want a house. My job is operating the Kiss Cam and Coldplay concerts. Yeah, I'm trying to tear down affairs between CEOs and execs at high, at big companies. Oh, is it a big? I don't even know. But anyway, yes. Park Firm, welcome back. Deborah, good morning. Gigi's here. Good morning. The building on the right, 580 West End Avenue, I guess. If this is the one you probably meant the more church-looking building before it. But you can probably find it much more easily now if I just tell you we're on West End Avenue and 88th Street. Usually we say the street first, though. I don't know why I did it backwards, just because I read it faster. Or you pay someone else to do it, right, Quinton? How about two houses? I've never been a personal fan of, like, a summer home or a second home. Like, I don't want to just travel from my main residence to another residence that you also now have to furnish. Like, I want to have all my stuff that I like in one place. I don't have to duplicate anything. I don't have to take stuff with me. If I want to go away, I want to go somewhere different every time. I don't want to go to the same place every weekend. I think I've said this stuff before. It's just me. It's not for everybody. But I'm not into it. Not into it. Maybe if you have, like, unlimited money and you can have your own, like, purchased place in every place you ever go. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But Jabbar, thanks for the follow. Altihex, hello. Yeah, there's freestanding houses around here. There's a Cybertruck across the street that rocks your boat or something. Marion C, good morning. Yeah, I also like the ability of walking everywhere. I can control it now too. It's just that one building I couldn't control it in. I mean, we're a little limited in terms of which companies we can use, but the air conditioners ended up working well enough. And after I got them all Nest hooked up, I think they're actually quite good. Hamster Eber, good morning. Allie's here. Happy Wednesday. Still warm, huh? Though it's supposed to drop drastically by the end of the week. The air conditioner is stored just inside. I mean, if this is not hot enough for them to use it, I don't know. I don't know what is. Maybe that thing is broken. Parking here is free, usually on a side street. Sometimes it's not. What you have to look out for is the street cleaning signs. That's when you can get a ticket. It'll tell you otherwise, like 1 hour or 2 hour parking. If it says something like that, that means you have to pay at a meter. But this one has no parking from 9:30 to 11 a.m. on Tuesday and Fridays. Today you can park here. Most of the street cleaning in the city is 2 days a week. There are some areas with 1 day a week, but not Manhattan usually is 2 days a week. Stuytown has some hidden 1 day a week street cleaning areas. Actually. You got the Riverside Park over here too. They could be away, that's true. They got that second home. Something a Hampton resident would say. I mean, I know people who, not like well, but like people from work who are pretty high up there, that do go to the Hamptons on the weekend, they take Fridays off, and they, rather than using all their vacation, they just spend 3-day weekends at each of the weekends in the summer. But this person's pretty high up. Pretty high up. Ah, great, I did lose Samsung. I don't know why though. I did change the plug to see if I can mitigate its loss more easily, but no. It might just be more of an intrinsic Samsung thing on that phone, where something drops the connection and just won't re-establish the tether properly. Early autumn with cooler temps, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If we can get a colder winter, maybe you have more opportunities for snow. Uh-oh, another bot on Kick. Summer makes you appreciate hoodie weather. I was never into hoodies. This looks like a good parking job. This is pretty straightforward. I mean, they're not on the sidewalk at all. And it's too much of a hassle to just, park around the corner temporarily. You just gotta park on the sidewalk and just be you, If you're the main character, in GTA anyway. Oh, did I miss Quacky Snack's entrance? Quacky Snack House, 65 Celsius? Wait a second. Did you say 65? Oh, 65 Fahrenheit. Okay. I don't know if you were living inside of a computer case or something, or inside my backpack. Also, I think that's a nice thing to do, Victoria, but also it's better for you too, because if you're in a place where you have to drive a lot, if you park farther away from where you have to go to the store, you also get more walking in. Yeah, I never wore. I always wear one layer, and when I need a jacket, I put a jacket on. There's always one layer in the jacket, depending. Never more. Definitely never more than one pull-over layer. I can't pull anything over my head. Just the main shirt. That's it. When is it gonna snow? Bear in the garden. You might be first. You might be. Ah, you banned the bot again, Luke. Strong work. There are a lot of main characters, that's true. Too many main characters. That means everyone's the same. 65C is good for low and slow brisket. Ooh. Probably good sous vide temperature too. Uh-oh, this guy got booted. But they got Delaware plates. Interesting. I've seen the other versions of that where they suction it to your windshield or something. John Wick wonders if it's live. As far as I know, it's live. I'll give you a weird hand symbol to show that I'm speaking in response to you. There. Abby likes Uniqlo's layering pieces for winter. Wide quality over only 720 because your devices don't support 1440. My Twitch stream is at 2K, but unfortunately Twitch doesn't allow you to go below and have intermediate unless you stream to it yourself, unless you're a higher level partner. But on YouTube we're streaming at 4K. No, Murphy, I decided to take it easy on the walk today. It's hot. We walked at breakneck speeds on Monday. We're just taking it a little bit easier today. Yeah, I think some regions of Twitch also block 1440, so it could be a region issue. And I think if you're not logged in, you might not see it, depending. But yeah. So if you're, India might not have 1440p streaming on Twitch. But they also won't transcode for me to other resolutions like YouTube does. At least YouTube has a good selection. I can just send the highest res stream I can to them, and then they'll have all the in-betweens. The Halloween aisle, huh? Wait, Bear in the Garden 4K on Twitch too, or? Because I didn't enable it there. I don't think they have it as an option there. But I have 2160p on YouTube. I see rumors of a new Pocket. I don't know if it's true or not. People are saying that something might come by the end of the year or next year, but until I see a more consistent leak from one of the like well-known leakers of DJI stuff, grain of salt. Uh-oh. I lost everything except T-Mobile. Shoot. Why? We're in the Upper West Side. Really? You're watching 2160 on Twitch? That's interesting. I don't know I had that option. Whoa, you're right. I thought it was sending them... I thought it was sending them 2K footage. At least that's why it's set up in my... Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know I had that option. Very interesting. Yeah, I just checked it on my viewfinder that I'm using from Twitch. I'm nervous about the new Pocket though. My B&H Pocket shipped. The one that I ordered a few months ago before the tariffs. And it was on back order. So now I have an extra Pocket just in case. So at least I'm good for a while. But I still want the new one. I hope it still works right. It's impossible 2160 on Twitch. How? I have no idea. No idea. But it is up there. Here, I'll show you. Here's my Twitch stream. Walking commuter, that's me. I'll go to the settings icon. And then you see it says auto, 2160p. Then it goes down right down to 720. They don't have in-betweens. I don't know if you're able to see any of that because it's so small. Probably too small. Should have brought it closer. Let me try again. All right. I never zoom. It never. There it is. You kind of saw it there at the end. Buck Ape Cuz, hello. But I have to log into my home computer. I have to, well, not my Unraid box, because now I'm curious. Am I not properly? Did somehow the setting get reset somehow? Because it shouldn't be able. It shouldn't be doing that. I didn't even know it was possible to do it on Twitch. Okay. Twitch modify. Oh, yeah, it somehow changed. I'm using OBS settings for Twitch. I'm not supposed to be. What about the other ones? Is Kick and Rumble working then? Oh, no. Actually, Kick, I don't know if I have to actually set it. No, I have Kick set to 1080. And Rumble says I can use the same one. I don't know if anybody wants to check Rumble to see if it's actually working. It should be. But, interesting. Wow, I didn't know Twitch would support 4K like that. Hideo Kojima in Japan, hello. welcome. Apparently we have 4K viewing on Twitch. I didn't know we had that. The bitrate's not going to be as good as YouTube, but I'll take it. You wish you bought the Pocket instead of a phone gimbal? I mean, it's different, right? It's a more discreet device. The quality's pretty good, and you don't get those orbs at night. No, those were construction workers. I mean, I think I said it was the Upper West Side. We're right by Riverside Park on my left. It's a nice neighborhood because you have multiple huge parks really close by. Central Park a few blocks to my right, and Riverside on my left. And then you got the Hudson River Walkway too. So it's a very nice neighborhood in terms of parks. Michaela Boris, hello. Partner stream 4K? I mean, maybe? But I thought that they're supposed to... first of all, I didn't know Twitch even allowed 4K streaming. I didn't even know that was like I thought it would just not work. Because last time I streamed to Twitch with using unsupported settings, it was just a black screen. But it looked like it was streaming though, which is even worse. So I don't know. Rumble Kicktany, got it. Thank you, Carol. The 480p, those were the days. Oh boy. I mean, wasn't even 720p considered high def at one point? Eva Petrova in Switzerland, hello. And Quinton Namus, we're doing posture check on Twitch. Thank you. Soul City Pop's gonna be in Brooklyn, Upper East Side, Saturday. Weather should be nice this weekend. How many times do I have to tell the neighborhood for John 3 Wick on Twitch? I don't know if the person is listening at all. I don't think they're listening. Oh, I remember Real Player. Ugh. Try to stream like random radio shows and other garbage. Eva Petrova, doing all right? How are you? I might want to do a quick dig in my backpack because I don't really understand why everything dropped out on me. I made very few changes, if any. I actually just changed the wire of the Samsung cable, and that would affect, if there was a problem with that, it would have affected the Pocket 3 because they're going through the same hub. HD ready and then 1080 was full HD? Interesting. All right, I might get some hiccups as I dig, but bear with me. Take a look at this tree. Look at how much I sweat with my backpack, by the way. The salt stains are on my shoulder pads. Oh, this 90-degree cable is a pain in the butt. Okay. All right, that brought it back. Cool. Definitely wasn't a temperature thing. Everything here feels rather comfortable. I could raise the fan to the middle just in case, though. I don't think. Also, I know I really want to do a heat testing stream later, but I don't think I'll be able to. I don't think I'll be able to. I mean, we'll see, but. Grandma Commuter brings back baby Commuter earlier today than we would pick her up from daycare. So I'll have to be ready for that. Or maybe they'll be slowed down by the heat.
And it goes from the 14th to the 7th.
Thanks for the official follow. Appreciate that. Oh, I see, Michael. Okay. I know there's a delay, but I think I said it multiple times even before, because he asked it after I left the park, and I answered it, and then he asked it like 2 more times. That's why. I didn't think he's listening. If you go back to YouTube and rewind back, you should see it, or hear me, I guess, because the chats are different. But yes, there is a delay. It's much shorter on Twitch than it is on YouTube, though. Everyone, breaking news. I'm a little late on this one, but WRR did take a huge dump, so we got that now out of the way. Accepted topics, Mrs. Winamp. Really good after the llama's ass, whatever they say. Whips the llama's ass, I think. No, I load up beforehand, Wave. Rebel Rel, hello. Everyone clap for WRR. "4K streaming is in a closed beta phase. Somehow I broke through the closed beta. I don't even know how. I didn't know I was doing it. I usually manually set a separate resolution for Twitch. Somehow I'm not anymore, and apparently it works. Glad you're enjoying it, GG. I like this shirt too. It's another mizzen and main shirt. Really good for breathability, stretchability. It's like an athletic shirt. And it dries very quickly. I can do laundry on this shirt, hang it up to dry, and it'll be good to go in like 30 minutes. Just after washing it in cold water. So the closest thing to Winamp right now, in terms of being a lightweight, still not as powerful, but maybe a little more depending on if you pay for AI features, is probably Plexamp. Plexamp. It was made essentially as an homage to Winamp. So you could play all your media locally, but you could also play it remotely. So it's like your own personal Spotify with your own music that you have collected. These are fake long sleeves. Yeah, I don't know. Why didn't I wear a polo today? That was dumb. I did stay at the neighborhood multiple times. Okay, good. I thought I did. It wasn't just me. Quentin's back to YouTube. Except the latency, though. The latency.
Yo, and it's so funny because it's like...
I have a fan in my backpack already. It's an exhaust fan. Oh, that's true. You can set it to 1.5 for a little bit because of the cached video, and then it'll eventually drop back to 1.0 on its own. I've had that before because I usually watch my YouTube videos at 1.5 or 2 times speed. I'm trying to find a safe place to sit here that doesn't have residual bird doo-doo. This seems to be the spot. So yeah, when I end up going on a live stream after watching other videos at 1.5 or 2, it goes fast for a little bit until it catches up. VLC for all offline video. I mean, I still pretty much watch most of my stuff through Plex, but VLC is still the way I'll play any individual files that I'm double clicking. Michael Stevens is in 3D. Queen Nine, thanks for the follow. Sorry if I mispronounced that. So we got a heat wave through today. The heat warning is until what time today? Let me see. I should see it if I open my weather app. Until 8 p.m. tonight is the heat advisory. There's some really nice hibiscus flowers here. I'm going to show you real quick. I'm just looking at them. Like these deep red burgundy, maybe, hibiscus. I can see those. Whew. 4K option would show my account settings. I applied for the 2K beta and I got into that, but somehow I'm at 4K now, so I don't know. 4 a.m. laundry? Okay, that sounds interesting. $10 super chat from Rebel Rel for an iced coffee. Thank you, Rebel Rel, for your support and for ensuring my hydration and caffeine intake. Laptops used to come in with built-in CD players, yeah. DVD. I think probably even Blu-ray for a little bit, but those are more expensive. Yeah, 8-bit is a different show now. We only have glitches now, but not 8-bit. Your tortie eats hibiscus? Interesting. Is that a tortoise? Yancey and WBPA, hello. Oh no, the flies are flying around me. You only knew Ron Burgundy? Ron Red color variant. I still feel like I hustled because I'm very sweaty. It's like all the sweat without all the effort. Uh-oh, we're in Bear in the Gardens turf. It was a very nice looking hibiscus. I mean, it's hard to ignore. Miles Mitchell, yeah, me too. I'll be sweating less. May the force be with you as well, Luke. 8-bit is now a spin-off on HBO. Yeah, we had the sagas. We had different sagas, you know, like the Frieza saga, or the Namek saga, the Saiyan saga, what else? Cell saga. You know, we had Mattress Store, Fences, 8-bit. Yeah, 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Laundry, was it? Is that the name? I think I missed it. Yeah, 4 a.m. laundry. Okay, let me do that now. It is a 20-year-old Russian tortoise? Nice. Okay. Let me go out of this. Go to, go to my profile, creator dashboard, stream manager, then to the nondescript icons, and then we have to find 4 a.m. laundry. In Japan, nice. Cool. They're doing a tsunami game hunt. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like I've heard of like hibiscus tea or something. The mattress path again? Yeah, I guess we should. Maybe that mattress store could be gone. I could easily go walk by there again. Well, we'll do it maybe next time. Ambrose ripped a CD the other day? My goodness. I feel like it's faster to just download it these days than to go through the process. Chelsea Market Era. That was a short one. Anyway, thanks folks for joining today. Appreciate your support. Super Chat, Super Zukas, PayPal, Patreon, memberships, thank you. Subscribers, thank you. Non-subscribers, thank you too. But if you're not subscribed, do think about it. Helps us out, helps other walkers out too. Twitch friends, thanks for the follows and subs. A sub on Twitch is like a membership on YouTube, so it's a premium form of support. I appreciate that. But if you do have Amazon Prime, you could use a Prime sub as part of your Amazon membership, Amazon Prime membership, once a month manually on any Twitch channel. Some channels allow you to turn off ads. Well, you don't get that option, but I can allow people who have subscribed to the channel to not have ads, and I do enable that for subs or Prime subs. So that's a nice little bonus, I think. Back to YouTube, thank you for your thumbs. And thanks to the mods everywhere. CMM Custom Motorcycles. I'm using Stream Buddy for chat, but I think I mentioned before that I use Bellabox for my main streaming, but Stream Buddy to read the chats. Yeah, we probably won't have any afternoon streams today, so our next planned stream will be Friday morning, and we'll do the bridges. I don't know, we might not do any record-setting bridges on Friday. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. The weather might be nice to try, but it also might be raining. So maybe we could, maybe you need to add like a modifier column, like a qualifier, Bear in the Garden for like the weather that day. That could be interesting too, the weather that day. And like if it was actually raining, like weather impeding events. Rain, snow, strong winds, I guess, could be one. I don't know. But not actually affect the time, but just like as a way to frame the run, if that makes sense. Walk 2, thanks for the follow. All right. Have a great rest of the day, Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll shoot see you Friday morning. Till then. Bye.